LPBW, Matt Amy Roloff, spotted together after his split with Caryn. What's cooking, dear loves? Welcome to TLC Drama. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. LPBW star Matt Roloff stirred the pot just weeks after his split from fiancée, Caryn Chandler. He and his ex-wife Amy Roloff have been spotted side by side. The timing simply couldn't be juicier, as the latter has already been accused of causing the infamous split. But that's not all. Matt is finally breaking his silence. He recently revealed the real reason why he met Amy Roloff, making some shocking revelations in the process. He tried to prove his point while LPBW viewers were still picking up their dropped jaws. Is this true? What is this all about? What did he reveal? Keep on reading to learn more about this controversy. Matt Roloff recently announced that he and Caryn were no longer together. After teasing the LPBW audience with his upcoming wedding plans, he dropped the bombshell of his split. The celeb didn't reveal the reason, but viewers are predicting that Amy Roloff had something to do with it. Well, anyone who has watched the show knows that Amy wasn't a huge fan of Caryn. There were several instances when Amy and Caryn even had arguments, and the former tried to be dominant. Amy had a significant influence on the Roloff farms and remained connected to Matt. Hence, it is possible that Caryn wasn't able to tolerate all of this on a long-term basis and decided to part ways with Matt. It's really rare for LPBW viewers to see Amy and Matt Roloff in a single frame, and that two grinning ear to ear. Well, hold on to your breath, because this moment is going to be written in golden words in the history of LPBW. Apparently, Matt recently took to Instagram and shared a super wholesome picture with Amy, Chris, and Zach's daughter, Lila. Matt wrote in the caption, "Amy, Chris, and I celebrating Lila's big sporting win." He further added, "At the Dwarf Athletic events in San Diego last July." This made it clear that it was a throwback picture and was clicked last month. It featured Amy standing beside Matt while he was seated on a mobility scooter. Lila also stood with her grandparents while she was holding a small medal to her mouth. Chris happily stood at the back and grinned at the camera. This evidently was a super wholesome moment because the little girl had both of her grandparents to celebrate her achievement. However, there were some things that didn't really sit well with the audience. A user commented, "Why is her arm by Matt? Seems peculiar." Another one added, "Why you have to take picture with EX?" Many others explained that Matt and Amy came together solely for the sake of Lila, and it was a wholesome gesture. They simply wanted to support their little one, and there was nothing between them. What do you think? Do let us know in the LPBW star Matt Roloff has finally broken his silence following his shocking split from longtime love and fiancée Caryn Chandler. He recently revealed the real reason behind his breakup and hinted at what led to the end of his happily ever after. Apparently, Matt has already announced that he and Caryn have decided to end their engagement. After almost coming close to their wedding day, Matt and Caryn are no longer together, and viewers are wondering what really went wrong. What is this all about? What did he reveal? Why are they parting ways? Keep on reading to learn more about this controversy, because the tea is really. LPBW viewers are now doubting Matt and Caryn's decision to part ways. Apparently they were in love and were eager to walk down the aisle together. But out of nowhere, Matt suddenly announced his breakup on social media, revealing that he was ending his engagement. While fans were wondering what really went wrong, critics believe that these two are faking their breakup. By the network yet, and none of the Roloff family members is ready to continue with another season. Zach, Tori, Jeremy, Audrey, Molly, Jacob, and Isabel have already made it clear that they don't want to be filmed. Hence, to continue with the show, Caryn and Matt might have decided to fake their breakup and keep the viewers engaged. LPBW fans were in disbelief when Matt Roloff recently took to Instagram and revealed he had some tough news share. He announced that he had decided to part ways and end his engagement with Caryn Chandler. The celeb further explained that this was the right decision for them at this time. Matt admitted that he would always cherish the memories he made with Caryn, and they would remain amicable. But that's not all the shocking part. Apparently, the celeb claimed he would move on in his life with positivity and trust. The word trust hasn't been sitting well with viewers, and they are wondering if Caryn broke his trust. Amid all this, The Sun claimed that Caryn was the one who initiated the breakup. The entire family is blindsided by this decision because they never really saw it coming at all. The source further revealed that Matt and Caryn appeared to be happy on the farm earlier this month. However, it was Caryn who decided to end things, while Matt claims that things were mutual. The insider noted that there was a lot to figure out between Matt and Caryn. Hence, they were having a hard time as they were going through a lot of things. This was a shock for the entire fan base because Caryn hadn't broken her silence on her breakup. She hasn't said anything, and fans have a lot of questions now. What do you think found a second chance at love with Caryn Chandler following his split from Amy Roloff? The pair's dynamic began as a friendship before things turned romantic as Caryn worked at the Roloff family's farm for many years. Matt and Amy were married from 1987 to 2016 and share 4 children, twins Jeremy and Zach, daughter Molly, and son Jacob. After finalizing his divorce, Matt and Caryn revealed in March 2017 that they were dating. Caryn's been the farm manager on Roloff Farms for a number of years, and we have a great working relationship. And we are officially dating, Matt said in a 2017 episode of the TLC series. I had to do a lot of soul searching and think about what I, really wanted in life. Caryn offers me great companionship, and I think Caryn and I enjoy the same sort of social settings. We enjoy each other's company and friendship and companionship. Maybe Amy and I didn't have that. It's different. This is, a really neat person that's full of life, and I think she's cute. Matt and Caryn took their relationship to the next level when he proposed in April 2023. After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Caryn to marry me and she said, yes, Matt said in a statement to People at the time. Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. The twosome ultimately did not walk down the aisle in 2024. The following year, Matt announced that he and Caryn, after going public with their romance on LPBW, Matt and Caryn made their relationship Instagram official. Broke away from the farm for a day at the Oregon coast. Amazing beauty. Love to you all, Matt captioned a photo of him and Caryn at the beach. Caryn and I out for dinner last night with Zach, Tori, Jackson, and Caryn's daughter Brittany, he wrote alongside a selfie of him and Caryn. Good times, we all got to take turns playing with Jackson. When you get the call to spend the day with your grandson over in Maui while Zach and Tori explore the road to Hana, you don't say no. Matt wrote via Instagram alongside a snap of the trio. Anything to spend some time with this. We all had such a wonderful time at the reception. So many families merging from all over the globe, he wrote via Instagram. Family came from Iowa, Michigan, Florida, Chile, London, India, California, New York, Oregon, just to name a few. No particular order, LOL. All celebrating Jacob and Izzy's union in the most special way. Caryn Chandler and I sat back in amazement of the entire event. Even the part where it poured rain was fun and exciting. Our grand plan right now is to stay committed, stay in love, go to Arizona, and spend a tremendous amount of time together, Caryn said in a confessional. When we're here in Portland, we'll live individually and see each other a lot. Caryn and I back from our cruise, just in time to watch LPBW, my new fave island Curacao, very nice. Matt wrote alongside a snap of him and his fiancée on the boat. Matt announced that he and Caryn split after 8 years together. Hi everyone, I have some tough news to share. Caryn and I have decided to part ways, end our engagement. Life's a continued journey and this is the right step for us at this time, he wrote via an Instagram statement. We will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all. Officially over for little people. Big world stars Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler. On Tuesday, Matt took to Instagram to reveal the news that he and Caryn have gone their separate ways after 8 years together, 2 of them as an engaged couple. But though some fans are shocked at the news after Matt and Caryn seemed so happy together on this show, plenty of others have admitted they totally saw this coming. Matt shared a screenshot of a statement he composed in the Notes app on his iPhone with his social media followers, breaking the news of their split. Hi everyone, I have some tough news to share, Matt wrote. Caryn and I have decided to part ways, end our engagement. Life's a continued journey and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all. Although Matt and Caryn used to post their adventures more frequently, Caryn hasn't popped up in any of Matt's Instagram posts since April, when they shared a selfie taken from their date night seeing a Journey tribute band. The couple began dating in 2017 following Matt's divorce from Amy Roloff in 2016. Their romance began when Caryn was an employee at Roloff Farms, and Amy has said in the past that she believes they were involved with each other before her marriage to Matt came to an end. On Reddit, Little People, Big World fans weighed in on the news, and many aren't all that surprised to find out that their engagement is over, especially after the way their relationship reportedly began. Imagine destroying your family, losing half a farm, and have no contact from your kids over one person and you don't even end up with them, read one comment. Caryn was a gold digger. As soon as the show ends and the money ends, she's gone. She was an opportunist. She would have never married Matt anyway, another Redditor wrote. Matt and Caryn announced their engagement in April 2023, showing off the ring in a photo. After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Caryn to marry me and she said yes, Matt shared in a statement to People at the time. Our plan is to enjoy our engagement and we're looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. Matt Roloff is still trying to unload his family's famous farm, but after years of price cuts, the property remains unsold. According to an online listing, Roloff, 63, has relisted 16 acres of the 109-acre Helvetia, Oregon, property for $2,895,000. Matthew Tursek and Seth Murphy with The Real Brokerage are handling the sale. The original home, featured for years on the hit TLC show, has been on and off the market since 2022. Despite slashing the asking price by more than $1 million, Roloff has yet to secure a buyer, and the drama over the farm continues to spill into his personal life. Roloff first listed the mansion for $4 million in May 2022, before removing it just a few months later in October when no offers came through. He tried again in August 2023 at $3.4 million, then delisted in February 2024. In April 2025, he put it back on the market at $2.9 million. But 4 months later, it's still sitting unsold. Roloff Farm, and the original farmhouse has been a monumental part of my life for over 30 years, Roloff told People in April. This legacy property was shared with millions of you around the world through Little People, Big World. It holds some of the most magical memories and will forever live deep in my heart. The TLC series premiered in 2006 and followed Roloff, his ex-wife Amy Roloff, and their 4 children, twins, Jeremy and Zach, Molly and Jacob. The family became household names over the show's 25 seasons. Roloff admitted that he once hoped the farm would stay in the family. Yes, I had truly hoped that the entire farm would remain in the family forever, but life happened and that was not meant to be, he said. My kids each have their own wonderful lives, some with their own farms, projects, and their own individual dreams, which I honor and am so proud of. In the meantime, Roloff has rented the main house out as a short-term vacation rental, which caused friction within the family. Amy voiced her frustration on the show. I never pictured that the house that I raised my kids in for the last 30 years would be a short-term rental. There should be a family in it. Roloff's decision to sell and his failure to reach agreements with sons Jeremy and Zach fueled years of tension. Both sons have since walked away from filming, and the U.S. Sun previously reported that Little People, Big World was canceled after nearly 2 decades on air. Recently, Roloff also faced a breakup with fiancée Caryn Chandler, just as he was investing $1.4 million into building his dream home on the property. Despite the turmoil, Roloff insists he's moving forward. On Instagram, he updated fans, "People ask me all the time about the big house. It is still for sale. We have some very interesting folks looking at it." He added that the farm continues to run as a vacation rental and remains booked back to back. Roloff still plans to live on part of the land long term, where his youngest son Jacob works alongside him. Meanwhile, Amy and her husband Chris Merrick appear to be on better terms with Matt, with Roloff confirming they'll be involved in this year's pumpkin season. In an Instagram post on July 22nd, the 63-year-old TLC star confirmed that he and Chandler decided to call off their engagement. The news comes more than 2 years after they announced they're getting married. Hi everyone, I have some tough news to share, Roloff wrote. Caryn and I have decided to part ways, end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. Though the reason behind their split hasn't been revealed, Roloff shared that they intend to remain friends and continue supporting each other moving forward. We remain amicable, and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared, Roloff added. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all. The now ex-couple first met when Chandler became an employee of Roloff Farms. In 2017, the two began officially dating, a year after Roloff and his former wife, Amy Roloff, divorced. In April 2023, Roloff told People that he and Chandler got engaged. After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Caryn to marry me and she said yes, he told the outlet. Our plan is to enjoy our engagement and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. The unexpected split between Roloff and Chandler sparked mixed reactions online. While some fans expressed sadness over the breakup, others felt it was ultimately for the best. One fan commented on Instagram, "Sorry to hear the news. The affair ruined your marriage, your relationship with your children to an extent, you embarrassed them in public. There's still time to make it right with your family." Another wrote, "I was not aware they had split. Maybe he didn't want to get married." Someone chimed in, "LPBW power couple, shame they didn't last." Meanwhile, some fans seem more critical of the split. A person wrote, "Caryn didn't see that money coming in and said I'm out." Another commented, "No show, no Caryn, definitely not shocked." So far, members of the Roloff family remain silent about Matt and Caryn's split. Zach and Tori Roloff's only daughter, Lila Roloff, just hit a major milestone. The adorable 5-year-old has finished pre-kindergarten and is now ready for the big school. Tori took to Instagram on Saturday, May 24th, to share the happy news with her 2.2 million followers. The proud mom posted a photo of Lila holding her pre-kindergarten certificate. Lila looked adorable in her strawberry-printed dress, matched with a white bow on her hair and pink eyeglasses. Tori wrote, "Lila, born on November 19, 2019, is the second child of Zach and Tori. She has an older brother, Jackson, and a younger